watching Let's Chat.
Coming up in just a few days, you'll be able to see a great production by two very talented student bodies here in the Tennessee Valley. Macaulay is helping out GPS, or maybe it's GPS helping out Macaulay for The Sound of Music. I'm not sure which one is correct, so we're going to turn to our next two guests and answer. It is Mike Kropchik, who is the GPS theater director. Mark, good to see you.
Nice.
And this lovely lady is Sari Kella, who plays the role of Maria. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks
Macaulay helping you out, you helping Macaulay out. What's the deal?
Macaulay's helping us. No, we're helping out each other mutually.
All right.
It's a tradition every year, the GPS Macaulay Coordinate Show.
Sure.
This was actually a production we planned to do 2 years ago, right before COVID derailed us. We were 75% through principal staging. Sarah, as a sophomore then, was cast as Maria. And so this is 2 years in the making. We've been waiting to do this.
So, you got your lines down pat yet? Got your songs ready to go?
I'm good to go.
So
sure.
no pressure here, Sarah, but you're playing the role of Maria in The Sound of Music, which is played by Julie Andrews, arguably one of the biggest musicals ever.
Yeah.
Any nerves or any butterflies?
I had a lot of nerves 2 years ago, but I'm actually feeling quite confident this time around. I'm with a really good cast, and I think that, you know, the show isn't just about me, it's about everybody involved, and I think that with all of us together, it's going to be a great show for sure.
A lot of people don't understand, unless you've been involved in theater productions of this sort, that you kind of turn into a big extended family.
Yeah.
How has that deepened over the 2 years since you first started the idea of doing The Sound of Music, and now you're actually hitting the boards coming up this weekend? Well,
the family's grown from my perspective. For example, well, Sarah's been there as our anchor for everyone, basically, along with Colette Smith, Caroline Rowe. These are some of our leads who were in position then. But we've also had one of our Von Trapp children, Ali Melhorn, who was playing Marta 2 years ago, is playing Brigitte, and her sister is now aged into the cast as Marta. But it's grown and expanded. We still have the influence of the cast from 2 years ago. In fact, we put the 2020 cast in our current program.
Very cool.
We have our foreign exchange student from 2 years ago named Marin, who just wrote to me yesterday, wants to know everything we're doing. So we have a huge extended group now. We had a company of about 50 or 60 2 years ago. I think our company now, with actors, techs, parent volunteers, is somewhere closer 70 to 80 this year.
Manageable?
It is.
Sure
with a lot of volunteer help, it is.
All right, let me ask you, Sarah, this song is full of some of the most iconic, or this production is full of some of the most iconic songs ever. One or two, your favorite maybe? You treat them all the same? Or is there something when you're rehearsing that you think, I got this, this is me?
I definitely have favorites. My favorite, this wasn't always my favorite, but my favorite now is I Have Confidence, only because it is so vocally demanding. Mm-hmm. I like being able to show off, yeah, sure. Honestly. I think it's really fun. And, you know, that's a really famous song with, you know, Julie Andrews doing, you know, the heel clicks with her guitar and all that, and I think that that's really fun. That's definitely a song where when I'm doing it, I know that I've got it. And of course, the opening number, The Sound of Music, you know, that is also one that I really
That's where the
love.
hills are alive.
That is where the hills are alive.
That's where the hills are alive. You feel good when you're doing that one also?
Yeah, I really enjoy that one, and I know that there's a lot of pressure for that one because everybody knows it and everybody has this idea of what it's supposed to look like, but I feel really good about it.
You're still a young lady, you're playing the romantic lead in this Sound of Music presentation. Any kind of doubts about your performance in that, or does that boost your confidence in doing the music?
Well, I'm a little bit inexperienced in that sort of realm, so I am a bit nervous about trying to perform that on a stage. However, I am working with someone opposite of me who I'm very comfortable with. I've known him for years, so Fletcher Ard, we love him, so I don't feel too uncomfortable about it.
You all do great. You got a great director, great place to do this. As you said, great parental support. Mike Lees was supposed to be here, so we're going to spend the next 90 seconds talking about why Mike Lees isn't here. We're not really going to do that.
I don't mind. Let's talk about it.
I think that's funny.
He is the musical director, and I guarantee you he has put his heart and soul into this, as I know both of you have. All right, give us the particulars on the production.
We're performing this weekend, Friday, Saturday at 7 p.m. at Girls Preparatory School, and Sunday at 2:30 p.m. After every show, we're going to have a meet and greet with the cast. Sarah's going to come out and other cast members. We have about 250 or so printed posters to give out to kids, and we'd like to say that parents, if you have children who want to see this, it might be best to take them to the Sunday show. We're running at about 2.5 to 3 hours with the intermission, but the cast is going to be signing posters for kids, and that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right, Mark Crofton, good to see you. Sarah, I know you will do a fabulous job. I would say, well, break a leg to both of you. We'll just leave it like that. All right, we have got much more straight ahead right here on Let's Chat.